Hello there, all. Cashmagnet Guru coming right at you. Um, I'm kind of chuckling because this is my third attempt at doing this video. The first attempt, I was like halfway through and we lost internet. We got a big heavy storm rolling through. Lots of thunder and lightning and some rain. Perfect weather for the heartland. Unfortunately, we definitely do not need any more water, no more rain. So anyway, enough of the weather forecast from central Nebraska. This is an app that I picked up off of Soda Free's channel that he threw up today. And if you're not familiar with Soda Free, I'll put his YouTube channel in my description below. Guy's fantastic. Does a lot of reviews of apps and so forth. Well, so he did this one today, and this is Honeygain. For you who are familiar with phone paycheck, it sounds like it's kind of like a similar thing where it uses your unused internet, they say down here. And, you know, what do they use this stuff for? They say it's for whatever. You can go there and read about it. For me, I'm not overly interested. I don't really care what they're using my phone farms. What they're using those phones for. As long as they're not. I guess as long as I don't have the FBI kicking down my door. So what it basically does, I'll go through the frequently asked questions instead of reading through there. What is Honeygain? Honeygain is a crowdsourced network company which enables other businesses to conduct intelligence, market, and business research. Is Honeygain safe? Yes. Your security is important to us. We work with tech universities, Fortune 500, and other trustworthy companies. Do they? Come on. Is my personal data safe with Honeygain? Well, I don't care because I don't use my phones for anything. Yeah, I do not, absolutely do not put any phone farming apps on my personal phone. I know other people do. I don't. I'm okay putting it on a $10 phone, but not on my personal phone. This includes your email, your IP address, and how much traffic you make per month, and your chosen payout methods. How's my payout calculated? You earn credits for every kilobyte of data and data you bring in. And after collecting enough of credits, you can convert them to US dollars. With them saying US dollars, I'm a little worried that our international friends are going to get left out on this again. I hope that's not the case, because I know a lot of the international people are kind of really hurting for the phone farming. Perk is really kind of, I think it's almost non-existent over in Europe. Cashmagnet only pays like half overseas. How credits convert to US dollars? 10 credits are equal to 1 penny. What are your top locations? Currently, we do not have geo tiers. I'm guessing geo tiers. Well, maybe they do have. Maybe they are in Europe. I don't know. Does Honeygain work on Wi-Fi and mobile data alike? Yes, it does. I don't know why people would use mobile data. What is the minimum payout? $20. We'll see. We'll see. What is the current payout rate? You earn 1 credit for every 10 megabytes of traffic that goes through you. So for 10 gigabytes, you'll earn $1. So you're going to have to put up, 200 gigs to get that cash out. What payment methods? I'm not really big on this. Bank account, bank cards, or web money e-wallet. I don't know what web money e-wallet is, but I guarantee you I will be finding out what it is this week. I'm not a big fan of throwing out my bank account on here. Is there a way to increase my earnings? Now, this is where Tech Hustler Soda and I, we each made a little post about this because we were confused. One device means one IP address. If you connect more than one device to Honeygain, you'll get higher payout rates. Okay, that's awesome. Love hearing that. Except, can I earn more with multiple devices on the same internet connection? No. Wait, what do you mean no? Your earnings will be divided per the devices you connect. This made no sense. It really didn't make any sense to me whatsoever. How much data does Honeygain use? You can expect a usage of up to 2 gigabytes per day. Although, take note that based on your network speeds, we can reach a maximum of 15 gigabytes per day. For me, this is kind of perfect. I have my network is 200 megabytes per second, so I get a fast internet. For y'all that are under 20, I don't know how it's going to work for you. Can I protect myself from using my whole data plan? Why are you using data? If you guys are using data, I scratch my head on this stuff. I'll let you read that. Can my credits expire? No. How can I contact you? There's a contact form. I'm hoping I am not using that contact form later this week or next week, whatever. Do you have a referral program? Unfortunately, no. Well, I'm confused by that because I use Soda Free's referral. So I hope that shows up for him. How long will I need to wait for my payout? Oh boy, that's a good one, isn't it? The payout duration depends on the payment type you choose and your location. The minimum wait is 2 to 5 working days. We'll see. We've all been down that road. Can I use Honeygain if I'm underage? Yeah, that's pretty cool. 16 years old or older can use our platform. How do I know that the app is working? Blah, blah, blah. There's for the Android. There's for the Windows. It just runs in the background. And I did go through my phones earlier. And I'll probably go through them later when I actually do my Cashmagnet stuff and see what's going on. Will Honeygain work on a VPN? No. Ouch. For my VPN brothers out there, out of luck. What happens if I switch off my Wi-Fi or get out of reach? The application will pause automatically and will wait until it's able to reconnect back to the network. That's kind of handy, so you don't have to restart the device or the app. Will Honeygain's network usage interfere with my everyday data usage? You shouldn't feel any difference with our app running in the background. We set our app to never use more than 10% of your available network bandwidth. I'm using this on cheap phones. I'm not concerned with the bandwidth part. It's more of bogging down of my phones. That's the part I would be concerned with, because these phones I'm just running on perk. And these aren't good phones. They're $10 Rebel ones that I'm running these on, and some ZTEs. ZTE Majesty Pros that are only 8 gigabytes, and they are a terrible phone. Awful. So what I tried doing this earlier, and I'll show you on this one. So what's going on here is this kind of fills up and I'm not exactly sure what's going on. Gathered in total 84. But what happened to the other 50? I don't know. So it looks like the day ends at 7 p.m. Central Time. I guess 8 p.m. Eastern. That's what it's looking like. So just thinking of that, that's probably Ukraine that this is based out of again, like Cashmagnet is. And that shows, my usage for today. Now I just put this on like I don't know, 4 hours ago or whatever. So I'm going through about let's see. I'm going through about a half a gig or so an hour. Now I was without internet for a while, so I'm not really sure. As what I was trying to do was keep track of this, but it didn't. I'm not really sure. I'm a little confused on what's exactly going on here. So this shows all your devices and how much they're earning. And that ZTE, I don't know what's going on with that. I'll have to check to see what's going on. I actually had one of my Rebel ones die on me, which was strange. I don't know if it was overloaded what was going on, but it will not even power on. I did have it. It did show me it was at 0 battery, but now it's dead. So that's why I definitely wouldn't use it on your personal phone. And so some of these are not earning 25. You see that these have changed. 2988. You see that they're changing, but not all these. And I don't know if it's I need to go through my phones or exactly what's going on. Why they're like that, and why they're not working. I'm not overly concerned. So what I did was I actually did some testing, and I'm wondering if I can, and I'll show you those results. The video is going to be all sped up, so just kind of I'll try to at the end show a little more. So what I did was I did that testing. I ran 5 phones for 15 minutes, and then I ran another. Then I added 5 more and ran that for 15 minutes. And then I added 5 more and ran that for another 15 minutes. Just to see if an increase in phones would really make any kind of difference. And it did. Now, definitely not a very scientific approach that I took to doing it. I just kind of threw them in there, and I have different phones thrown in there too. So, and then by the end, I think I had phones not working. But what I saw, and I'll put these videos in very fast speed at the end, because who wants to watch 45 minutes of recording a screen? So I started the first one at 20.85, and after 15 minutes it was 28.47. So not quite. So right around 7.5. The second one I started at 64.3, and this is with 10 phones on it. And I stopped it after 15 minutes at 78.63. So that was a double. That was it was a little over 14.3. So it was double. And then the third one I started on on day number 2. So it's going to look weird, but it's really how it is. It was 67.21. That's when I started it. And it ended at 17 or 84.4. So throwing more phones, I did have an increase over 10 phones. Now, should it have been closer to 21 with those lost phones? You know, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with a couple of those phones. This is going to be something to kind of play with and see, you know, what I can make out of it. I'm really curious if they actually have a 15 gig data cap per day, and I'm really curious if I can hit that 15 gigabyte data cap. That will, you know, that wouldn't be too shabby. You know, like I mentioned before, I need to look this up again. Sorry. Where is that? So it was what, one current payout rate. So 10 gigabytes will earn you $1. So I have to run 200 gigabytes to get that $20. So looks like it's going to take, you know, at minimum 15-20 days. I guess. Not going to be easy, that's for sure. I might even look at throwing more phones on there. I don't want to use my Cashmagnet phones to do this, though. I really don't. I don't want them bogging down for a few pennies here and there, even though they are better phones. Maybe I'll do a test run and do another account and see. So the end of this will just be those showing the test, and they're really fast. So hopefully you guys, you know, I can understand if you want to wait, but my advice would be at least to make an account. So it in case they only, you know, have a few people, you know, that they go with. What I'll do is I'll probably do another video in a few days on this, or sometime next week, late next week, and I'll definitely do one if I get a payout. So okay, thanks again, Soda Free, for putting this info out there for all of us. Appreciate that, buddy, and y'all have a good night. See yas.